Few were surprised when Viktor Orbán and his nationalist Fidesz party swept to their third consecutive victory in Hungary's election on April 8th. But understanding Orbán's success requires examining his political formula, which has influenced right-wing populists across Europe and has been echoed by many U.S. Republicans, including President Donald Trump. Since becoming prime minister in 2010, Orbán has consolidated control over the media and stacked formerly independent institutions, including the chief prosecutor's office, with his cronies. The formidable propaganda machine he now oversees enables him to control the political narrative in Hungary, while dispensing with inconveniences like interviews and public debates. Orbán's narrative is a toxic mix of fear and national chauvinism that he has worked to perfect for more than a decade, and it has become a populist template. According to Orbán, immigration is a poison being pushed by shadowy global elites, aided by the European Union, as part of a diabolical plot to create a new mixed Islamized Europe. Opposition parties, he warns, want to take away our country by allowing migrants to flood in, and by turning the Hungarian-American financier and philanthropist George Soros into a nationalist boogeyman. He has reinforced his nativist appeal with age-old anti-Semitic tropes. Following the vote, tens of thousands of Hungarians took to the streets of Budapest to demonstrate against the outcome and demand a free media and independent civil society. But Orbán is unlikely to listen. Having vowed to establish what he calls illiberal democracy in Hungary, he seems eager to use his party's two-thirds parliamentary majority to double down against the EU's migration policies and harden his stance on NGOs that he claims are seeking to undermine the Hungarian people's will. Orbán's domestic success and international influence may reflect his early grasp and cynical exploitation of a fundamental insight. Back in 2009, Vanderbilt's Mark Hetherington and the University of North Carolina's Jonathan Weiler found that in the U.S., political polarization was fueled by an unexpectedly large segment of the population that harbored authoritarian tendencies. These are people who are usually conservative, usually religious fundamentalists, and very close-minded. Hetherington and Weiler argued that economic and demographic changes, especially immigration, activated authoritarian tendencies, leading many to seek a strongman leader who advocated the restoration of an idealized version of the past.
From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
No similar study has been conducted in Hungary. But as elections throughout the world's democracies continue to demonstrate, the appeal of the narrative that Orbán helped to pioneer remains powerful. That's why what happens in Budapest is unlikely to stay in Budapest.